Hi, I'm Susan Lapham from Vienna, Virginia. I'm a textile artist and I focus on abstract art.
Susan, what drew you to making art quilts?
Well, I was a traditional quilter since high school, and I typically designed my own patterns based on traditional patterns. I made a quilt for each of my brothers when I was in high school, and I've been quilting for 52 years.
Oh, 52 years. Okay, so speaking of that, how has your quilting evolved over time?
Well, I moved away from traditional quilts and into art quilting in the late 90s when it was, first emerging as a big thing, and have never looked back.
What inspired your piece in Quilt National 2025?
My brother, actually my brothers and my mother and I all live on a family compound in just outside Washington, D.C. And my brother Tom was over one day and he said, "Hey sis, how many sewer covers are in the road between here and Gallows Road?" And I looked at him and I said, 7. And he laughed and I said to him, "How many lampposts are between here and Lee Highway?" And he said, 16. And we both just cracked up because my father was a counter. He counted everything. And whenever we were on trips when we were little kids, he would say, "How many cows in the field?" My dad would say, "How many cows in the field? How many stars in the sky? How many leaves on this branch?" And so we grew up counting, and apparently Tom and I both carried this into our adulthood, but we never knew it about each other. We just count everything like in our head. So
okay, so tell us the name of that quilt, and did you encounter any challenges along the way?
yes, so the name of the quilt is Field Counts 2, and there are 4 pieces in that series now, and they all are, the shapes in each of them are arranged in numbers like, counting by 2 or counting by 5 or counting by hundreds. So it's an homage to my dad. The whole series is. I did have what I would call an enormous challenge making that quilt. My husband quilts all of my quilts for me. He is a long armer, and I'm extremely fortunate that he does. But the long arm broke a week before the deadline, and I had to quilt that darn thing myself on my domestic. And I almost didn't submit it because I thought, oh, this quilting looks like crap compared to what my husband does. But anyway, I submitted, and here we
Okay,
are.
so a little special extra thing I want to add here is that a little birdie told me that you are a mentor for the artist who made the quilt behind you.
I am.
So what does it mean to you to mentor people?
I think I've described it almost like being a mom and watching your kids grow. It is the most satisfying, wonderful thing on earth to be a mentor. And I have about 14 people that I mentor right now. Mindy is one of those people. And I just love watching them grow and, have that sort of recognition of surprise and love and passion for the work that we do, and just get better and better and better each year. And when Mindy got into Quilt National, it was like, yay! I'm so happy for her.
Well, Susan, what does Quilt National mean to you?
Oh, it's the ultimate. It's, when I started thinking about art quilts in the 90s, Quilt National was much younger, and it was just like, that's the goal, that's the dream, that's what we aspire to be in. And when I got in the first time, it was and actually Quilt National was the very first show I applied to.
Well, congratulations for being a part of Quilt National 2025. And can you tell us, where can we find you online?
Yes, I'm on Instagram at Susan J Lapham, my name, and same thing with my website.
Well, thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.